Alright, so it was gone for 6-7 months and now it's back. I got like 4 videos on deck of building this car that I just lost interest in and never got around to editing, and I probably never will. So we're going to do this as a one take and go over what has changed and what we found out. So first off, this car was terrifying to drive. No power steering, junk alignment, and like 20-year-old suspension, more than 23-year-old bushings in the suspension. So you'd get into power, it'd light the tires up and start torque steering all over, and it wouldn't just like torque steer, like it would rip the wheel back and forth, and trying to keep it in a lane was very difficult. So that was the first thing we really started addressing. So now it's got energy suspension bushings in the lower control arms and a traction bar. It's just like a $80 eBay traction bar. And the one thing we changed on it, normally they just have the tow hook mounts, which just bolts in where the tow hooks were. So we went ahead and added another tab right in the center here that bolts to the core support, just to keep the bar from twisting, because I've seen that happen on the cheap eBay ones. They'll get a bunch of torque on them and they'll try to push it forward, and they'll start walling out the holes on the side down there where it bolts and replaces the tow hooks. So we did that. Haven't driven it with that yet. I'm sure it'll help a lot. And then there was also no sway bar before because one of the links was broken. So those are ordered. They should be here soon. I'm sure all that will make a difference. And then there's a bunch of rear suspension stuff that's going on, but I don't feel like doing that, so I might just let my buddy take care of it. But it's getting like some aluminum lower control arms and trailing arm bushings and the whole nine. Bring that all up to spec because everything in there is old and junk. And then also, so we had the snake eater injectors in here, and I was really rooting for them, hoping they were going to be a good, decent, cheap injector. That's not the case. So now it's got a set of FIC 1000s in there. Just started tuning it on those, and so far they idle so much better than the snake eaters did. What happened with the snake eaters? So first, before we even like it rolled out of the garage for the first time, like 6 months ago, an injector locked up just from sitting in the driveway for a week. So call them up, and I will say Snake Eater's customer service is phenomenal. Really nice guys, send me a new injector, no questions asked. And then it happened again, except instead of sticking closed this time, had another injector stick wide open. So that was exciting. 1,000 cc's a minute of E85 blowing through the exhaust. It made quite the smoke show. So now we're on to real injectors, and so far they seem to be doing the trick. And then also, so I had tuned it on chrome. I never actually finished tuning. It was just like a dirty street tune, just so you could put it around. But since HDS came out last year, switched it over to that. And HTS is phenomenal. If you're not familiar with it, Honda Tuning Suite, free software. All you need is your chip burner and your data logger, or you can use a Romulator or whatever. But awesome software, tons and tons of features. Really, it's not. I'm not going to say it's the same as Honda, but it's so close. For free, it's phenomenal software. So switched over to HTS, started tuning it on that. So now it's got the flex fuel working, and now it's got boost control, because you can do that on HTS. So little $20 Mac valve, $15 of ECU parts, and now it's got boost by gear. So that's awesome, because this car needs it. So, and then I got the throttle body off right now, because I was having problems with idle. Idle wouldn't drop. It'd hold at 1500, then it'd have to wait for the timing correction and IAC valve correction to bring it down, and it would slowly bring it down to 1500 to 900. So this is one of the things that come along with solid motor mounts. The throttle blade stop screw had loosened itself up and started screwing itself in, so that was slowly hanging the throttle body open more and more. And yeah, pulled that off, that was loose. Readjusted it and put some red Loctite on there. Kind of comes with the territory with something like this. You just gotta go over them a lot. They're never done. But yeah, just a little quick one take. Oh, also got a set of tires. They're not on here right now, but they actually just got mounted today. No LSD in this car, so it's like worthless as far as trying to actually go fast. It just lights the tires up immediately. So we got a set of 205 R888s, and I'm sure those will help out a lot. So waiting on those to come in, and then yeah, try to get some in-car footage of this thing once it's done and get around to finish tuning it.